Welcome to the Milo Experience.
Well, hello everybody. Yes. Hello you, hello me. This is the Milo Podcast. Bing bong. Episode number 37. I can't believe it. Yes, episode number 37, people. It's taken us a hot minute to get here. It's not a cold minute. It's a burning, scorching smokestack of a minute. You should see the fucking flames coming off of this baby. It's burning like the sun, burning like a wild fucking rainforest fire which hasn't been rained on yet, man. You know what I'm saying, bruh? What a marvelous and fantastic adventure we've been on together, guys. Am I right, people? Am I right now? Am I right here, right now, people? You listening to me? Am I right about that? I'm sorry I said the J word last week. I said it's been journey. Last week I forgot. We're moving away from the J word. I didn't mean to trigger any of you people because it's an adventure. It's actually just a really fun adventure. It's not. This is what it isn't. It is not a miserable, soul-sucking, grinding, uphill journey in which we all lose a part of ourselves, like whether that's physically or mentally or spiritually or personality-wise, like we come out looking a little bit void, a little bit vacant, like just a little less human than we were prior to embarking, right? It's not like that, and what it is like is it's like just a marvelous, fun, fantastic, easygoing adventure with ups and downs. Not that they don't go too low though. Like the lows are never too low. The highs, they can be as high as they like because we only care about the good stuff. It's only positive experiences. It's just a wild, fun adventure that we're all on. It's just a big, wild ride, and it's a lot of fun to be on, and we didn't have to pay admission to do it or anything. We just do it for free. So you might as well take it. Take what you're given, you know what I mean? Don't get a fucking free lunch every single day now, do you? No, you probably don't even get a free dinner or a free breakfast or fucking any type of free meal or, you know, a brunch or whatever it might be. You can even get can you even get like a free hot coffee or a free tea? Didn't think so. Not you, mate. Not with the way that you're fucking, you know, working on yourself and that miserable little pile of fucking secrets that you call a home. Nah, nothing like that. Because we're doing this mad, fun, good times journey. I mean, adventure together. And it's just mad fun and it's good times. Yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me for episode number 37 of the Milo Podcast. I know you've been dying to join me again. And in communion, we can bow our heads. We can finally see eye to eye. You, me, 2:45. We're coming up the screen, and there's nothing but free Willy signs because that movie was really good back in the 90s. That's what we want to see on the TV screens is more free Willy. Am I right, people? So yeah. Been doing a lot of things, doing a lot of stuff. It's a busy boy Milo over here. Busy boy Milo. Everyone knows that I'm up to business. I got so much business that I need to handle. There's too much business on my plate. And I'll be just handling business, man. I'm standing on business. I'll be doing business. I'm in business. And I'm open for business. I ain't ever going out of business. I ain't closing my doors no matter how bankrupt that I get or how much fucking bill collection people, repo people try to come and fucking shut me down. I don't care if the Black Lives Matter people are outside trying to burn down my house or my business because they don't like me for whatever stuff I tweeted, or I don't care about Al-Qaeda coming to my front doorstep and trying, or the mafia or anyone else, or the army. I don't care about any of them. I don't care about none of those bodies or organizations. I don't care about docs. I don't care about Greenpeace. I don't care about PETA. I don't care about the New World Order or the HWO or whatever the fuck, like the World Health Organization. Don't care about that. I don't care about WWE. I don't care about fucking the Army or the Navy. And I don't care about anything at all except what I'm doing right here, right now, which is the Milo Podcast, and we all be listening to it, and we all be having a fantastic time together, just, having a silly little fun time right now. But it's not always silly, you know what I mean? Because, you got to keep busy. That's what I was talking about, right? Yeah, I've been keeping busy. Busy staring into the darkness of my life, man. That's how fucking dark and foreboding everything is. Like the walls closing down around me and collapsing, like it's like a public holiday. And I'm in a mall or something, bro. Nothing's open. All the opportunities just melting away. Everything just shrinking away, man. I think I've stared I've been staring into the deep dark abyss of my soul, the pits of my fucking, not my armpits, the other even smellier pits of my aura, you know what I mean, bruh? Inside my old belly box where I keep my chakras aligned and shit like that, they're going all black and rotten and festering up with worms and fucking other types of what are they called? Fucking grubs and beetles and pests and all types of shit just inhabiting my my chakras, my energy reserves, you know what I mean, bruh? My psyche's been penetrated by fucking telekinetic spiders, and they're trying to weave webs of fucking angst into the folds and creases of my fucking wrinkly ass brain, bruh. You know what I mean, bruh? That's what's happening. So yeah, and I'm getting worried, man, because all I see everywhere around me is just darkness. It's just black. It's like I'm in the middle of a black hole. It's like my face is being sucked off, face first, sucked off of the skull that it's wrapped on. My face has been sucked off of my skull and been pulled directly into the center of a black hole, crossing the event horizon and never to be seen again. And now it's just trapped there with all of the other information that's been just fucking physically, mentally, and spiritually, and longitudinally and latitudinally and fucking attitudinal and macro schematic. All those types of things just happen all at once in the center of this black hole where my face is right now, and like the matter is all folding in upon itself, and like my face has probably become so scrambled that I'll never get it back, man. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm gonna just have to be the faceless man for the rest of my life, living with no identity because no one can identify me, because my teeth have also been smashed out. So I've got no teeth, no dental records, I've got no face, and my fingers been taken off as well. They've been snipped off with a pair of pliers because the mafia came and tried to shut my business, and they snipped off my fingers, and they don't want me to have no fingers anymore. So I can't be touching any of that money and taking the bread from the pizza guys in the mafia, right? The Godfather type people, they're mafia, right? Yeah. The Tony Sopranos and the fucking Vinny Lagottis and the fucking Vinny Panagottis, bruh, you know what I'm saying, man? All that type of shit. So I got no fingers, I got no teeth, my face, I got no eyeballs because they got sucked off with my face when it went into the black hole. And basically, because I've been out in space for so long, all the radiation has been penetrated in my DNA, and it's unwoven all the double helixes that have been keeping me together, and I'm just like a fucking identity-less, no ID, unidentifiable body of fucking biomaterial, bio waste. I'm like a biohazard out in space with no face. I'm in space with no face and I'm nothing but bio waste. If you want to fuck with me, then I'm gonna catch a cold case. I'll put you in the back, I'll shoot you in the front. I don't give a fuck, man, I'm coming with the dump. Stir, that's where I keep the bodies. Young Milo come through, I got a lot of hotties, I got a lot of phones, and I got a lot of numbers. A lot of girls inside my phones, that's not plumbers. Numbers, plumbers, bruh. And all the girls that I know, they do not be doing no plumbing. 100% verifiable fact right there. But yeah, I've been staring a long time into the blackness of space, the darkness of the abyss, and you know what they say, man, like if you stare too deep, too long, and too hard, if you're too stiff, and if you're doing like a really hard, stiff, long and hard staring match with the abyss, right, and you're too long doing that and too hard, then it might stare back into you for too long, and then like all of the darkness and black energies from the other side of the fucking shadow realm will penetrate you, get inside of your old bones and skelly bag, and fucking you get all fucked up from it, you know what I'm saying, bro? So yeah, like the longer you stare in the abyss, the more darker and blacker you become, and you just become so dark and evil and so black inside that you don't even see the light anymore. You can't even like decide, you can't even determine what's right or what's wrong, what's left, what's right, what's up, what's down, what's around the back, what's around the front, how many times you need to move it towards the center or squish it down into like a smaller compartment box and compartmentalize all of your things inside of your mind memory, your labyrinth, the library of fucking things that you got inside of your mind. You know, like if you ever do meditation, then you know you've got like a mental mind map of the library inside of your brain, and it's got like 100 million fucking rooms and 100 million trillion drawers and shelves and stuff like that in there for you to put all of your mental baggage and to file it away, and not to solve the problems, but just to keep the problems locked away and compartmentalized inside of their little boxes, bruh. You know, that's the kind of thing that becomes really fucking hard to do once you've been touched by the blackness of the abyss, man. And I'm worried, like, because if I've been staring at it for so long, and if it's true that it's been staring into me like a mirror, it's a bit like a mirror, right? The longer that you stare at your reflection, the longer that your reflection stares back into you. Yeah. So it's a lot of no fun. And now I'm starting to worry about what the abyss might have actually seen inside of me. Like, what did it see? Did it see my rib cage? Did it see my kidneys? I hope it hadn't seen my lungs, because they're probably all kinds of fucked up and full of tar and full of fucking cancer and chemicals and other types of weird ass shit. Probably mold. Pretty sure I got mold inside of my lungs, man. You'd be like a mold infection, fungus. Probably got fungus in my lungs, man. Fungus in my lungus. So I don't want to have no cunnilingus in there, because you get all fungus on your tungus. Fungus on your tungus from licking out my lungus, right? Fungus among us right now, people. It's among me right now. I got fungus in my toes as well, probably between my toes and my toenails. Did the abyss see that I haven't wiped my ass in the last fucking 10 weeks? Or, you know, did the abyss see all of the dirty thoughts that I was having about my boss or about my fucking colleagues, or, you know, the girl on the bus or whatever the fuck, man, you know? What did it say? Because there's some things that I really don't want out there, man, because if people really knew what I totally thought about things all of the time, every day, then I think it would be pretty easy to cancel me, or at least easy to make it that kind of attempt. It'd be easy for them to attempt to cancel me, man. Like, you know, probably they just need to team up with the abyss, go and write a letter to the abyss, or write an email, or send a DM to the abyss on Snapchat. Hey, abyss, I heard you were looking into Milo, and I heard you saw a bunch of crazy ass fucking shit, bruh. You know what I'm saying, man? So if you would be so kind as to share some of your revelatory fucking observations of that specimen, that fucking treacherous little cunt Milo that we all hate, then what I would like to do is for you to share some of that information with me, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go start this fucking big ass hate campaign and expose everything that he's done in a series of twit longer fucking threads on X.com, owned by Elon Musk. Duh. And then he's going to get cancelled, and everyone's going to turn on him, and then his business is going to go out of business for real good times, man, for all time, bruh. It's going to be final. His business is going to go, it's belly up, man, and then all the mafiosos and the fucking army and all those bodies of people that I was talking about before, they won't have to pursue me in such a fucking heated manner trying to shut me down, because I'll already be shut down by the angry Twitter mob who sided with the abyss just to fucking try and crush a little man like me, little old Milo, right? Trying to crush me with their army of fucking good Samaritans, and I'm just here trying to fucking scratch my ass, make a living, and just try to fucking be a real man, try to lift a few bricks and move a few boxes, you know what I'm saying, dude? Right? But they can fucking try, man. They can try. Together with the fucking angry mob and the abyss, they can all fucking try to cancel me, mate. But I'll tell you something, I'm hard to cancel, bruh. Because, you know, like, I put it all out there anyway, and, like, I don't really care. A, I'm not important enough to get cancelled. B, I don't really, I just say shit. I just say shit, man. I don't really believe it. C, even if I did believe it, like, you got to go back to A, because I'm not important enough. So C is actually the same point as A. I'm just not important enough for anyone to care. D is the most important one. I have witness testimonies of people that have been in my life for, like, you know, fucking 10, 20 years, who have all seen with their own eyes, ears, hearts, chests, and bones. They've all felt it in their bones. They felt it in their fingertips, and they fucking heard it with their ears. They read it with their eyes, right? They could fucking smell it with their goddamn nostril hairs, fucking going, doing some of these ones, catching a big ass whiff, man, right? that the fucking Illuminati, bruh, the Illuminati have been trying to keep me down for so fucking long as it is anyway, man. It's been trying to keep me down, and not only have they been trying, but it's been fucking working, bruh. They've been working from fucking daybreak to moonbreak, you know, it's like from day to the night, every single day, around the fucking week, around the month, like, it's just every hour of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year, the Illuminati just fucking keeping a magnifying glass over my every fucking movement, every fucking little thought, every fucking little fucking thing that I utter or speak or taste or fucking do, every action that I take, just simply existing, sitting alone here in my room doing fuck all. I got people that are just fucking gang stalking me. I got fucking people that are trying to read my thoughts, people that are trying to project their own fucking thoughts into my brain as if I don't have any type of fucking sovereignty to keep them out. You think that I don't have the right I don't have the right to just be safe in my own thoughts, man, and just have people not fucking trying to interject their own fucking, you know, trying to persuade me or trying to override my own sense of identity with their fucking psychic, pervasive, goddamn fucking invasive fucking thoughts, man, that they're trying to project on me, you know? So I've got to deal with all of that, and it's hard enough just trying to do that when I'm trying to work 9 to 5. It's more like fucking 7 to 7, because I do fucking 12-hour shifts most of the fucking time, bruh. At least that's what I'm doing right now, that it's fucking Christmas time, man. Ho, ho, ho. Merry fucking Christmas, bruh. So yeah, the Twitter mob and the Abyss, they're going to try to cancel me, and that'd be easy for them to try to do that, but it's going to be really hard for them to succeed because I'm just too fucking crazy, and they're going to have to compete with the Illuminati. I've already been suppressed, man. I've been under the finger of the fucking New World Order for so long now. They don't want me to speak the truth. They don't want me to shed light. They don't want me to shed light and to expose, they don't want me to put the spotlight onto the real fucking deal like a banana peel that's out here right now, man. They want to keep the masses silent. They want to keep the masses safe. They want to keep them comfortable, well-fed, oiled up, and ready to rock and roll. Can't have them getting all disturbed and like fucking freaked out by what Milo's got to say and all the crazy-ass ideas that I like to propagate. No, can't be doing that now, can we? Can't be doing that, because that would just sow too much fucking social unrest, man. That'd be too much fucking social discord, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about no messaging app for virgins and losers. I'm talking about the real deal society going berserk right now, bruh. But really, what kind of fucking influence could I possibly have anyway? You look at the society, just look out your window now. I'm sure if you lifted up your window fucking blind, your window furnishings, I bet if you opened those up and looked out the glass fucking window of your house onto the street, I bet you'd fucking see nothing but flames, pollution, smoke, toxic waste, and fucking armored mutants walking around with science fiction weapons, and people in chains and getting dragged around and kicked around by some type of fucking subhuman race of super mutant fucking alien humanoid bio experiments, man, from another realm or whatever, interdimensional non-human intelligence, bruh. That's what it is with the UAPs and stuff. It's all coming back to full circle right now, because the New World Order be spying on me and my thoughts with the UAPs, trying to keep me down and trying to stop me from lighting the social match that sets ablaze the entire planet and turns the pyramid upside down, bro. That's what they're worried about. The elites at the top of the triangle are worried that Milo is going to grab the bottom 2 points of the triangle and give it a old spin in a 180-degree direction, and then the elites at the top of the triangle are going to be on the bottom, and then me and everybody else are going to be up there on top, bruh. And that's what they're afraid of. That's the thing that they can't have happen. They cannot let this happen under no fucking circumstances, man, because once you lose the power, it's hard to get it back. And once you lose the power, you're going to have to crack a couple big beers and put them in your guts. That's what you're going to do if you're going to cut off the power to the people. You got to cut it off. You're cutting off the power to the people right now. You got to cut off the power to the elite people at the top. Cut it off, bruh. Oh, well. So we got a beer happening right about now. Let's give that a little... You hear that? drinking a bit of the old pure blonde. You already know it because I told you and I said it, and I can't keep a secret, and you believe me because I wouldn't be tricking you about something like that. The old everyday drinker, pure blonde, man's got low carbs, but a decent bit amount of fucking alcohol in there from the old bloodstream, mate. I'm going to take a holiday from work. I'm going to take some annual leave, mate. But it's not going to be a rest and relaxation holiday. It's going to be a part of my new passion project where I'm not sleeping. Actually, this is a social experiment. It's like I heard about some artists before that were like crazy social artists, like guys from Japan, and I don't know where they're from, but they're different people from different places, and they're artists, and they're like their art form is like super extreme shit, like a guy that didn't sleep for 10 years, or taking an oath of silence for 100 years, or fucking, I don't know, doing any kind of crazy ass shit. Long ass endurance experiments just for no purpose sake. Kind of like this podcast, where like it has absolutely no fucking purpose. It's just a feat of human accomplishment. And what do you achieve by doing it? No one's really sure. Probably less than anything. You probably sacrifice a lot of yourself by doing it, you know? Like the guy in India. There's some Indian guru who had he put his arm up in the air, and now his arm's been up in the air for like 100 years, and you should see it. Like, I'm pretty sure like the blood supply to his arm has been cut off, because it's basically calcified, petrified wood style arm there. It's all like fucking, it's like antiquated. It's like fucking, he's dried up leathery old beef jerky arm. He's got a biltong arm, a sausage, like a pepperoni arm holding up from his fucking armpit up in the sky. He's had his fingers pointed to the sky. He's got his arm up in the air for 100 years, and it's fucked him up, bro. And what did he gain from that? Nothing. Probably a lot of pain. He gained a little bit of fame, I guess, because I'm talking about him, but he's not talking about me. Do you think that the guru knows about me, the one-armed guru with his hand up in the air? Do you think he knows about little old Milo with his stupid-ass podcast? No, I doubt it, right? But here we are talking about him and thinking about him, and he's probably been the subject of 100 million different fucking articles or whatever and shit like that. So yeah, my experiment is I'm going to take annual leave, I'm going to take time off of work, and I'm going to isolate myself in my home. I'm not going to sleep. But what I'm going to do, I suppose that I could sleep, right? I could sleep. There's nothing stopping me from sleeping. But I won't be able to sleep longer than 1 hour at a time. Because what I'm going to do is drink one beer every hour for like 24 hours of the day for an entire month and see what happens. And so I'm going to have, I guess, like, the way that I can make sure that I achieve this is set up like an hourly alarm or whatever. Just make sure that I get up. I'm going to hear my alarm beep 24 times a fucking day. I'm going to have to get up and go to the fridge and just slam it. Maybe I should, and that's part of it too. Like I can't just slowly sip it and enjoy it. I got to like chug a beer on the hour every hour for 24 hours. I honestly don't think I'll get that drunk, man. I don't think I'll get that drunk. What's that, 24? Like, I drink 24 beers in fucking like one night. You know what I mean, bro? So that's not that big a deal. And like, at least like, I guess I can't go over it either because there's only 24 hours in a day. If I drink 25, I'm sort of outside of the rules of the experiment. If I drink 23, then I've definitely failed. Right? But it's not going to be any more or any less than that. There's only 24 hours in a day, right? So it's got to be 24. No matter what anybody says, there's only going to be 24 hours in a day, and there's only ever going to be 24 hours in the fucking day. There was 24 hours yesterday, there's 24 hours today, and there's going to be 24 hours in the day tomorrow as well, and all the rest of the fucking days of the week, they've all got 24, so I don't give a fuck what anyone says, how many people try to argue it, and whatever fucking calendar they try to pull up, the fucking Augustus Gloop calendar, or the fucking Willy Wonka calendar, or the Transformers calendar, or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles calendar, or whatever the fuck they're gonna pull it out, the Gregorian fucking chanting calendar, or the fucking classical singing calendar, whatever calendar, the Pink Lady calendar for cancer awareness, whatever your fucking calendar you point to, cunt. There's 24 hours in a day, man, okay? And that's never going to change. No amount of fucking legislation will ever change that. No amount of campaigning. It doesn't matter who you put together on your fucking political party. I don't give a shit how many fucking events and rallies that you hold, who you petition, or who you recruit, or fucking what you argue or debate in the court of law. It's never going to fucking change. It was 24 hours in a day when I was growing up. and it's going to be 24 hours in a day until I fucking die, cunt, alright? And if you try to change it, try to take it from me, then you just fucking try, mate, because you can't tread on me. I know all my rights. I'm like a sovereign type of dude where it's like, I already know about the time. I already know about the day cycle, right? So you're never going to change it. And even if you could, then tough titties, because I'm going to be living on the 24-hour calendar anyway. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'll be just me drinking a beer every hour on the hour for a full month, for fucking 30 days straight or whatever the fuck, while I don't have any work and just don't do anything except drink a beer every hour, man, And what's that going to achieve? Probably not much, but it's going to achieve a whole lot more than the people that keep fucking trying to change the amount of hours that are in a day. See how even if you go ahead and do that, slice up a new fucking year and try to, make a day actually like sort of 3.5 days long, and a week is like now just two of those new days or whatever, because that'd be like a total of 7. Even if you try to do it like that, I'm just not going to agree, man. I'm not going to comply. I'm an old-fashioned man. I'm a conservative. I love my hours. I love my days, and I love my years. And I ain't going to let no motherfucker take them from me without a goddamn fight, all right? Good. Well, I'm glad that we got to the bottom of that, because it's time for me to play something for you right about now.
It's that real shit, man. Lifestyle music, man. It's Young Milo. It's hard to make it through some days. Lifestyle crazy, doing what you gotta. Listen to your body, is it food or is it tar, bruh? Remember as a kid and the flow would be lava. Now we getting older and the time is folding into different spaces. Before we know it, half our life is wasted. Too many thoughts incubated. We never took action, we can't take it back. What's with that, man? Check the facts, check the history. Where it all started, it's still unknown. Free throw, what's the goal? Why we doing what we doing? Why here, why now, why me in this body? Why you hiding from me? Why am I a zombie? What is wrong with me? Hey. Keep moving, now we in space zooming. We got a telescope and we landed on the moon, man. People every day commuting like packets and the modems, lighting up homes in a moment's notice. Exchange information with loved ones if you're fortunate enough to be loved. Otherwise you're riding around town with them guns and them thugs and them drugs, and you're dodging from the slugs. All you're wasting away solo, living like a hobo. Week to week is hard enough. Day to day, lifestyle crazy, doing what you gotta. Listen to your body, is it food or is it tar, bruh? When you gonna make another payment on your car, bruh? How you gonna make it in the streets with no armor? Lifestyle crazy, doing what you gotta. Listen to your body, is it food or is it tar, bruh? When you gonna make another payment on your car, bruh? How you gonna make it in the streets with no armor?
Welcome to the Milo Experience.
I was driving around the other day for work. I was transporting goods. That's what I do for work. I transport goods. I don't do it all the time. You probably heard me. I wonder what people are thinking right now that they hear that. This guy transports goods for work. Like you're thinking to yourself now, this guy transports goods for work, but I thought he was a warehouse manager. Duh, it's just one of my responsibilities, man. It's just one of the things that I have to do, transporting goods. You think that a warehouse manager wouldn't have to transport goods and product? Yeah, well, think again. Think again. That's how sheltered you are, really just thinking that a warehouse manager doesn't transport goods like that, because it does, man. It's a lot. It's a lot of goods that a warehouse manager transports, bruh. Okay? So that's what I was doing. And I was driving around in a van full of fucking doors. That's what I was transporting. Doors inside of my van. Doors for your house that you get installed, that if someone comes out and they screw the door into your wall. Yeah, that's what I was transporting. And I was driving around with the van full of doors, and I looked at a bridge, and there was a bird on the bridge, and it occurred to me that what would you do if you were a bird? Like, because a lot of people think about, say, well, I mean, this is really the train of thought that I had, like, A lot of people think about flying, right? A lot of people think about it, and some people actually do it. I mean, a lot of people do it every day when you get in a plane, and then you book a flight, you jump on board, you get in the plane, and then 10 hours later you're in a new country or whatever the fuck, bro. That's normal. That's normal. Some people fly in a hot air balloon. Some people fly in parachute or whatever. I guess that's gliding or floating. I don't know what you want to. A wingsuit. That's gliding as well, I suppose. But people fly in a helicopter, bro. People fly in lots of different ways, but. A lot of people wish that they had the ability to fly. If you were going to ask them what kind of magic power they would like the most, they would probably say flying. Duh. Don't you want to fly? I wouldn't have to drive again, would I? I'd just fly. And so I guess a lot of people around the world have actually thought about what they would do if they could fly, and how convenient it would be if they could just magically float off the ground and fly places, right? But have you actually really considered what you would do if you were a bird, though? Because birds have the ability to fly, but I guess it's not perpetual. Like, eventually you got to land, right? There's some birds that can, some birds can stay up there for a long ass time, but they all got to touch ground eventually, man. They got to touch grass, bruh. Can't stay up in this. It's like Icarus, man. You fly too high in the sky, your wings get burned off, and then you come crashing down, and you're just nothing but a fucking broken and bruised heap of bones on the floor, right? So birds, they got to come down. Birds of a feather. And so what would you do? You got to think about different things. You got to conserve energy. You got to think like, oh man, I got to deal with like pigeons, right? Pigeons, or some birds, don't they have to deal with like magnetic fields? That's the way they like migrate and like fucking learn directions and shit. I think pigeons, I once read an article that said pigeons know how streets work, because they're flying up in the air and they can see the streets are lying down there, and so they can use the streets, and they fly around navigating using the streets and city blocks. Don't know how true that is. As a matter of fact, I don't know how true anything is that I ever talk about. Whether I could get it firsthand from a scientist, I still wouldn't know if it's true, because in 10 years it could be disproven, right? So, yeah, no one knows what's true. No one really, it's just all that we have is beliefs, thoughts, and feelings. We can't really know what anything is true at all. But if I were a bird, then you'd have to worry about like the magnetic frequencies. You'd have to worry about conserving energy. You have to worry about predators, man. Like, what if you've been flying up in the air for an entire month and you land on a fence somewhere that you think is just like, you're getting some respite. Nice sunny day, land on a fence. Oh man, I've been cruising for like fucking 100 years. I just need to like rest my wings for just 5 seconds. That's all I need. God forgive me. I just need 5 fucking seconds, cunt. And then suddenly a tiger just jumps on your head or whatever, rips your head off. All right, or you like, and then you got to think about like other things. What if the turn of the season, and then you got to like leave your city, or you got to like flip side. You got to go from one side of the planet to the other. You got to like the southern. You got to go to the northern hemisphere from the southern, or some shit. I don't know. It seems like a long way. Do birds really do that? They got to go some places though. I don't know where they go. Maybe they just go towards the equator where it's warmer or some shit. Where do birds go? If you know where birds go, I want you to put that in the comments. See, that's why I'm asking the question. What would you do if you were a bird? Do you even know what birds do? Like, what the fuck are you going to do? You're a human now, and you probably don't even know what the fuck you're going to do right now, or what to do, or what you are doing. Like, do you even know what you are doing in life, or whatever the fuck, bro? Like, you're a human being. You've been one for probably like, at least 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 years, however fucking old you've been on this planet or whatever. Do you know what you are doing as a human? You've got like fucking 50 years experience, man, right? And here you are trying to say what, like, strategize about and fucking make big grand plans about what you'd do if you were a bird. Don't fucking make me laugh, cunt, because you don't even know what you're doing as the species that you are, man. And then you got to go and lay eggs. Duh, wouldn't that be fucking fun? Imagine shitting out a big ass egg from your cloaca or from your fucking pussy hole or whatever the fuck. Where do eggs come out? They probably don't come out the asshole, eh? They probably come out the pussy, bird pussy. That's where the eggs come from, bird pussy. That's where your eggs come from in the morning. When you eat eggs, they come from a chicken's pussy, bruh. Right? Chicken cloaca, bruh. That's where the egg come from. And you put it in your mouth. Yeah. But it's not just like laying the eggs. You got to build a nest, man. I couldn't even build a nest. I got opposable thumbs and I can't build a nest. You got to build that shit with your fucking mouth, cunt. Imagine doing that. You got to go collect 100,000 million sticks from around the world or whatever, around the city, around your neighborhood, around the park. You got to pick them all up with your mouth, fly them back, fly back home with a stick in your mouth, lay it on the ground. Hope that some fucking cunt doesn't come and steal your prize fucking selection of fucking sticks that you've. Like, yeah, what? Imagine that. I wonder if there's nest thieves, because there's definitely birds that steal nests, right? There's birds that will go and lay their egg in the nest of another bird, and that nest has got eggs in it already, and then the alien bird comes and try to lay an alien egg in there, and then it tries to get the original mom, the OG mom, to raise its bird egg for them, and like, you know, sort of like forcing another family to adopt your bird egg or some shit, you know? That's what it's like. And then, like, I mean, the wild world of fucking birds is just so crazy. Like, imagine trying to do all these things, and then you got to go, like, would you be an early bird or would you be a late bird? Because you gotta get some food, right? You gotta keep your belly full, and you might have some little hatchlings that are chirping and cheeping back in the nest, and they're all hungry and they're all demanding and they're all like, me, I'm hungry, I can't do anything, but I'm fucking hungry, so piss off and get me some food, you know, right? So then you fly off and you go get some food. Yeah, so the question was, are you going to be the early bird or the late bird? Because the early bird catches the worm, right? So if you're going to be the early bird, that means you're just admitting that you're going to eat worms. You're telling me that you're going to eat worms right now. You want to eat worms. That's what you're telling me right now. You're going to be an early bird and you're going to eat worms. Isn't that fucking gross? You a worm eater? Hey, would you eat a worm right now? Probably not. You probably put worm on a fucking fish hook and try to feed it to a fish, and now you're telling me that you're going to eat a worm as a bird. And then some of that worm, you got to chew it all up and like put it in your belly or whatever, fly it back to the nest, and then vomit it back up into the fucking mouths of your shitty little babies that are just hatched out of their dumb fucking eggs, right? And they're all being demanding and shit, being all bossy, right? So then, like, if you got three little chicks to feed, that means you got to go like eat a copious amount of worms, get them all in your belly, fly back home, vomit them all up. It's probably like 3, 4, 5 round trips. You're probably feeding these fucking little cunts all day, man, just chirping and cheeping and bleeping and just being fucking menaces to society, right? Home wreckers, being fucking home wreckers. Not only do you have to take care of them and feed them and put fucking food down their gullet, but you got to do it for yourself as well. That's a lot of fucking worms, man, a lot of grubs, a lot of bugs, a lot of insects, and a lot of fucking garbage to put into your belly, dude. Doesn't sound very convincing, doesn't sound like something that I want to do. And what else are you going to have to do as a bird? I don't know, there's probably like a whole world of bird fucking secrets that we are not privy to, that we'd only really discover if we were to become a bird. And, you know, that's the only way we're really going to find it. Or become a bird, you got to be a bird scientist or a bird watcher or some shit. You got to really know a lot about birds. But if you ever see, like, you know, there's videos on social media and YouTube and shit of, this is like the video, the concept. I put a camera onto my cat, right? And that's the video. And then, like, so you're watching the video, it's all from the perspective of the cat, neighborhood cat, and he'll go climb the fence, and he's in and out of the yard, and he's fucking all over the city, he's saying hello to other cats, he's going to secret cat meetings, they're meeting up in fucking, like, secret alleyways and secret doors and stuff, and everything's big secret, and they got secret language, secret passwords and shit, and secret codes to get into the fucking venue and stuff like that, and then they're eating secret meals and fucking doing all types of secret cat business that wasn't privy to us until we started strapping fucking cameras and GoPros on our cats' heads, bruh. So that was really eye-opening. I think a lot of scientists and a lot of people in general on Earth that were living at the time at those videos that were being circulated, they probably saw those videos and thought to themselves, like, wow, man, that's a lot of stuff that I didn't know about. That's a lot right there. Like, right now, what I'm seeing, that's a lot, you know? And it's hard to fucking really comprehend exactly how much goes down inside the mind of a cat when I'm fucking sitting here picking my bum, you know, fucking smoking cigarettes and drinking beer, watching Days of Our Lives and fucking Married at First Sight, right? Every fucking day, just blowing my head off with fucking nicotine, caffeine, and fucking reality TV, bruh. How the fuck am I supposed to know what the cats are doing, let alone the birds? Alright, it's alright by me. Oh, it's alright by me. By me. Buy me a beer right now. Hey people, alright, so this is me, it's Milo right here, right now. Life update, real news, real stuff. Everything that I said in the past 2 episodes about my real life updates is exactly the same. Still looking for a house. I'm officially squatting inside of my rental. Work super sucks and it's really busy. And I guess that's the primary 3 things. I don't have a house to live in. I'm looking hard. Work is grinding me down to a husk right now, grinding me into dust. With Christmas stuff, and it hasn't even fucking launched into the full period yet. Eventually I'm going to have to lose my entire soul. I just basically just become an automaton robot drone for the next about 2 months, right? That's going to happen real soon. Rental, looking for house, working hard. They're really only 2 fucking things that are happening. Christmas period's coming up, bruh. So yeah, all the same shit, all the same fucking shit, dude. There's nothing different from the last fucking 2 weeks ago, okay? Nothing is different. So yeah, might as well wrap it up right about there then, people, eh? What do you say? Okay, so if you're listening on YouTube, you know what to do, tube. Smash that like button, brah. Hit the subscribe button, brah. And go down in the comment and leave a comment saying bing bong or saying, hey, Milo. And I will respond to your comment and I will probably like it too. You know what I'm saying, man? If you're listening on Spotify, you're that guy. You can like the episode, you can follow the podcast, you can share it with your friends, and I put a poll up every fucking time I upload an episode, and so you can answer a fun little quick question pop quiz fucking thing, bruh, and express yourself, man. If you'd like to reach out to me, Milo, personally, with any thoughts, feedback, ideas, encouragement, hate, fucking whatever manic fucking little thoughts you've got in your ADHD brain that you need to fucking scratch, and send it on through in an email, milo@milopkl.com, milopkl.com, okay? Email me, motherfucker. So yeah, I guess that just about wraps it up. I want to thank you so much for joining me for episode number 37 of the Milo Podcast. Bing bong, bing bong. And I will see you in the next episode.